Hey guys, Cruxel, welcome to my new series where I'm going to be going over the callouts for each map. Up first is Dust2, the most popular map in the game, and this is going to be helpful to improve your teamwork and for those newer players out there. First off, stop generalizing T-spawns or both spawns in general. A lot of people seem to just call out T-spawn and they could literally be anywhere. For example, here's outer tons. When they're saving out here and you see them, you could say outer tons left or outer tons right. Or outside tons platform right here when they're going to be opping. Outside long doors, or you can say behind doors if you hear one creep up. Stuff like that is going to help your teammates with a lot more information. This is suicide because running down it mostly results in a death if they have an opper there or scout, even with the smoke at times. Top mid here, which you can call it top mid or palm if you're an OG player. There used to be a palm tree there on the older versions of the map, but now there isn't, and there's just barrels. So I guess you can call it barrels too. A lot of people will probably know what you're talking about. Just specify that's in mid. This right here is cat, which a lot of people mess up. The whole thing isn't cat, just that one section. This is mid. You can say they're rushing mid right there. And this is Xbox, which is a very common spot to be popping those smokes, which I've shown you guys in the past in order to get cat safely and push up to short. Right here, specifying if they're close to mid doors or far back for your opper when you can see them cross is going to be very helpful information. And if you can say they're watching cat, they're going to know pretty much where they're standing in CT because this is a super common angle that a lot of counter-terrorists are going to be playing in order to try to stop a push on cat. Right here is what I call cubby or right side mid from a CT perspective. It's where a lot of people are going to be saving from in various situations or falling back from getting shot. This is considered right here short stairs, very common angle for CTs to be playing. When there's CTs playing on this, they're going to be playing in this little hole right here, so make sure that you're pre-aiming for that as a terrorist. And also, if you can note when they're peeking upper on this box here, that'll help your opper out a lot so that he's not aiming for their legs when they're standing upwards. This whole area is what I consider short, and as they push up, you can say they're pushing cat, but that's not super accurate. This is actually considered short right here because it's the shortest route to A from there. This is long doors, as you can tell, because you're within both doors in long. And as you peek out, you're going to be seeing corner, which is what I call long corner or just corner. They're going to know what you're talking about in the context of the round here. A lot of these are based off context as well, such as blue. If you're peeking from doors and you call blue, they're most likely going to be on this side because you would have seen them on the other side. Whereas here, if you call blue from pit, they're going to know they're on this side because you would have seen them on the other side and killed him. That's barrel. This is long corner. A lot of people will be playing here instead of pit to try to get an off angle, which here is pit, and there is platform that a lot of people are going to be playing post plant because it's a very good angle for watching the bomb. And here's a new change I want to submit. This is car and this is car corner. I think you should justify the two because now car is a lot more viable of a position to play. You're still a bitch if you play here, but you can hide behind the car, and since it's a lot more outward than the older version of the map, I think it deserves its own call out. But that's just me. A lot of people have issues between elevator and ramp. In my opinion, elevator is right here because you have the boost right here as well as the boost to quit cat, and it just kind of works like an elevator if you think of it that way. Whereas when you wrap around to the other side, you have the ramp on A, and that's where you're going to be calling ramp if they're pushing up really close, especially for post plant, helping your last living player or whoever's on site kind of justify between the two and separate them in their mind helps them play a lot more clearly. You can call these containers. I'm going to still call it barrel because it's shorter to say, and all the OG players are going to know exactly what I'm talking about. Right here is what I consider main box or spam box. It's where a lot of people hide behind and you can opt through it. And this is a common angle for post plants, as well as here is alt box because it's the second box that you're going to be seeing when you push up to long. Right here, there's not really a call out for it, but you're not going to be calling it too much. I just call it jump box, or they're watching cat from that upper angle. They'll know what you're talking about. You can be kind of vague with this one because not many people play here. Right here is ninja. It's where people are going to be baiting the fuck out of their teammates after the post plant and trying to get those sparkle clips to get featured on YouTube like some cucks. So make sure you're checking for that. All of this is considered upper tons, as you know. And going down the stairs, there is lower tons here. Very common callouts. Here is scaffolding, which is going to be much more viable in this newer version of the map. So there's going to be more people playing it. You can call this outside doors or outside doors boxes, another very common angle there that people are going to be playing. This is, of course, B doors, and here is B window. I call this under window. And then this other side of under window is considered planting for tons. So if they call that, that's where they're planting the bomb or crouching down at least. Right here is left outside tons and right outside tons. You can call this jump box when people are sitting up here. A very common off angle that people try to play to get the jump on you. This whole area is considered car. And on back plat here, when you're next to this box, I just call it big box. That's how I call it out because it's the biggest box. Right here is barrels, which is a very common angle that oppers and scouters or even riflers will be playing. So make sure you're pre-aiming for that and calling it out. This whole area is back platform, or anywhere up here is considered platform, but generalizing it less helps your teammates get better info, thus getting easier kills when trying to retake the round. One last thing, it's a little gripey thing that I have. If someone calls for a fast cat, do it on this box, not on right here, because you might as well just run around for right there. It's no faster. And once again, guys, this should help you out with your teamwork. If you want to see more maps, let me know. Thanks for watching.